Highway 101 southbound at Monterey. Again, traffic hazard. This is a individual walking in the center divide.
The following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 10 to 15 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com for my books and CDs and DVDs. And I just want to start out with a quick little announcement here. We do have immediately available two of our new tools. The third one will be available in about 2 weeks. It's at the printers now as we speak. Tool number one is Dial MD for Murder, named after that movie, Dial M for Murder. It goes into about half a dozen major diseases. Medical doctors are just doing a terrible job on going the wrong direction. And this is confirmed by government, U.S. government department studies that show that the medical doctors are wrong. And also by medical schools, some of the half a dozen most famous medical schools, we have all the correct information from them. Okay, so that's Dial MD for Murder. That's available now. www.drjwallach.com. And then the second one that's immediately available is there's a new bull in town. We're going after Red Bull. We want to compete with them. And this CD has three CD set. Dead Athletes Don't Lie. Goes into some really horrible stories about young athletes. I mean, we're talking about professional athletes, Olympic athletes, university athletes dying in their 30s, 40s, and 50s from simple nutritional deficiencies. Dead Athletes Don't Lie. And then, of course, CD number 2 is Exercise Without Some Temptation of Suicide. Goes into the same thing, but this time not only just athletes, but also includes some very, very wealthy corporate CEOs and business owners and so forth. The third CD in the set is What Kills Billionaires. The average life expectancy of billionaires is 66.7, and so many of them die in their 40s and 50s because they're just nutritionally deficient. So the second the CD set is called There's a New Bull in Town. Number 3, okay, it's called 10 Healthy Secrets Doctors Don't Want You to Know. And it's 10 CDs that pharmacist Keith Abel and I did over the last 3 years. We did a Zoom every week for 3 years. And we picked we figured the top 10, okay? And it'll blow your mind, okay? So that'll be available. You can even order now and get the tax deduction for this year if you want. But because we already have it priced out and we got the label all put together and everything like that. And so those tools are immediately available. Okay, now with all that said, I want to go to our Rebound, our sports drink, of course. Monster was the first commercial sports drink, came out in 1985. Coca-Cola came out with that. 1987, Red Bull came out. I was an Austrian who was one of the main, main persons who put that together. And let's see here. He died at 78 just a couple of months ago. And let's see here. His name was Dietrich Metzitz. Okay. And so, terrible thing. We just, feel sorry for his family and his followers and so forth. Let's see here. Came out in 1987, Red Bull. Rockstar came out in 2001. It was a Pepsi-Cola product. Our Rebound came out in 2011. That's our product. We have 75 minerals and 12 vitamins in our product, Rebound. Red Bull has 1 mineral. Yeah, you heard me. Rebound has 75 minerals, and Red Bull has 1. We have 12 vitamins. Rebound has 4. So, you want to look at this seriously. Now, what I want to talk about today is the central nervous system. Okay, so here's some of the common, there's birth defects in the central nervous system, all kinds of hydrocephalus and pieces missing in the brain and so forth. Mama was missing stuff when the brain was forming in the embryo. And then Alzheimer's disease is a simple cholesterol deficiency. MS, simple cholesterol deficiency. Guillain-Barré syndrome is an ascending spinal cord paralysis that's caused by 2 possible things. One is a cholesterol deficiency. The second one is osteoporosis of the skull, squeezing the spinal cord, and it could be both. Okay, Parkinson's disease. It's kind of like MS. A mild case of MS with a lot of tremors. Demyelinization, the white matter of the brain goes away. MRIs are very good for looking at that because you can actually see the damage as opposed to just getting an X-ray and see an empty skull. Okay, demyelinization, that's a cholesterol deficiency. Okay, metabolic syndrome. Okay, obesity, diabetes, and let's see here. Let's just go with that. And I think diabetes, high blood pressure, okay, metabolic syndrome, obesity, and then lupus, okay, is also part of that. Tremors, of course, go with Parkinson's disease. And then, of course, there's depression and aggression. So what do you take for all that? Well, you get rid of all the bad foods, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, barley, rye, oats, no sugar, no carbonated drinks, even the diet ones got to go. And then the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, 1 per 100 pounds of body weight. And then the MSM, 3 of those twice a day per 100 pounds of body weight. And that deals with the skull and also connective tissue, cartilage, ligaments, tendons, and so forth. And then vertigo is, one of the 37 different diseases you can get when you have osteoporosis of the skull, squeezing the vestibular branch of the 8th cranial nerve. Okay. Let's see here. Memory issues, of course, that's Alzheimer's disease. Okay. All osteoporosis of the skull can contribute to all these. And don't forget the 3 eggs twice a day. Don't forget all these wonderful things. Don't forget Memory FX. Don't forget Memory FX. Okay. And don't forget Synaptive. Oh my gosh, Synaptive is so good with all this. Don't forget 3 eggs twice a day with soft yolks. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. We do have some open lines. Call us weekdays at 888-379-2552. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, True Aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many of Ancient Legacy's oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. For life's everyday aches and pains, such as sprained ankles, pulled muscles, and other bumps and bruises, try Ancient Legacy Trauma Oil, which contains essential oils traditionally known to help with pain, swelling, and inflammation. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today.
We're back. Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com for my books, CDs, and DVDs. And don't forget the 3 new tools that you can purchase right now. 2 of them are immediately available. 1 will be a couple of weeks, but if you buy them now, you get the tax deduction this year. Okay, it's up to you. The first one is Dial MD for Murder. Goes into at least a half a dozen different major diseases. Doctors have it all wrong. And this is backed up by corrections by the medical departments of the medical schools, okay, and also by the various agencies in the federal government, okay. Okay, it's called Dial MD for Murder. Get that. Oh, my gosh. And then there's a new bull in town. That's a 3 CD set. Dead Athletes Don't Lie. Exercise Without Supplementation and Suicide and What Kills Billionaires. Oh, my gosh. And then the third one is a 10 CD set. Okay, pharmacist Keith and I, a professional registered pharmacist, worked every kind of pharmacy then you can think of. Okay, and that's the 10 CD set is called 10 Healthy Secrets Doctors Don't Want You to Know. And there's 10, well, actually there's more than 10 diseases because some of those classifications, there may be 20 diseases in that classification. Okay, and so you can buy it. Probably won't be shipped for 10 days or 2 weeks, but if you want to buy it now and get the tax deduction now. Okay, very, very excited about that. Okay, so it's one of those things where this is unimpeachable evidence. We have worked on this so hard, and these CD sets are flying out the door. Don't forget to get yours, okay? And of course, arthritis is probably the most famous and most, what they say, loved disease by medical doctors. Okay, when you're looking at arthritis, you're looking at $626.8 billion a year just to pay for treating the symptoms of arthritis in human beings in America each year. And osteoporosis, which is really arthritis of the long bones, okay, when you have osteoporosis and the skull, okay, $6.5 trillion for 3 countries. The United States alone is $2.3 trillion. So 2.3 trillion, 6.8 billion, you're looking at $3 trillion. We spend $3 trillion a year. They put it in the medical doctor's pockets. That's why there's so many orthopedic surgeons. They love it, okay? Osteoporosis and arthritis. Oh, my gosh, this is scary stuff. $3 trillion we spend on just treating the symptoms of osteoporosis and arthritis. I don't think most people realize that. And you can take care of it for pennies a day. You can take care of it. You can prevent it and reverse it. I don't care if you've had osteoporosis for 20 years. You can reverse it. Okay, I don't care if you've had arthritis for 20 years. You can reverse it. It's one of those things where you just have to give the body what it wants, and it will use these raw materials to rebuild. This is not difficult. This is stuff that has been proven, okay, in the laboratory, in animals, and then in proven clinically. I mean, I've been doing it in humans for, let's see here, I'd say 75 years. Been doing it for humans for 75 years. So this is unimpeachable evidence. Unimpeachable evidence. And of course, we have, again, you can go to www.drjwallach.com and look through those 21 best-selling books. We have another one coming up here very quickly. It's final editing happening right now as we speak. And so we usually, probably within 30 days or so, 30, 40 days, this book will be available. Okay. It's called The Wallach Revolution, put together by some attorneys and some political people because they saw what we were doing and compare it with what the medical doctors are doing, okay? And so this book is coming out, The Wallach Revolution. Holy moly, it will blow your mind when you see what they looked at and just saw how badly the medical system has missed it. The Wallach Revolution, that book is coming out. Then we have, I think 3 other books, which I'm not going to mention yet because they're a little bit farther away. But it's one of those things where get this information. Add 25 to 50 healthier years to your life. Spend 25 to 50 more years with the people you love. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit line of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit Impact, a wonderful coffee enriched with 14 beneficial mushroom extracts designed to activate your body's natural ability to heal, detoxify, and energize. This organic and fair trade coffee is available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local FDI Youngevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. Don't forget, let's see here, our number, 1-888-379-2552. And don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com. Charmaine, are you there?
Here, yes I am.
Okay. Well, are you excited about these new tools?
Absolutely. Absolutely. When you're new, you need all the help you can get, you know. It's something that you can learn, anybody can learn. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out like they want you to believe. Health is not that difficult to understand.
Well, that's the best sentence I've heard in a long time. Health is not that difficult. Health is very simple. And again, the medical trade, the medical profession, or whatever you want to call it, spends so much time relieving symptoms, which is okay. Okay, and people are very, oh my God, I had all this pain for years, and I went to the doctor, and he said, I'm the first one to get this new medicine, and my pain went away in less than 24 hours, first time in 20 years. Well, that's good, but what about getting rid of the disease that causes pain?
Exactly.
And then in 2-3 years, 2-3 years later, deep trouble.
Absolutely. That's true. Absolutely true.
And of course, you've seen us reverse arthritis, right?
Oh, absolutely. Anybody that follows the program can definitely get rid of it.
Okay, you've seen us get rid of osteoporosis, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Now, you've seen us get rid of high blood pressure, correct?
Easy to get rid of, yep.
Easy weasy, okay?
Yep.
Easy have you seen us get rid of diabetes? Have you seen us get rid of diabetes?
Yep. The record was one day. I still remember up in Canada, one day.
Exactly.
That was a record. That's not normal, but still, it did happen.
Well, it didn't just happen. People took the supplement program we gave them, the healthy blood sugar pack, and got rid of all the bad foods, and their body just responded very quickly because they were on it. They did it perfectly, and the body responded. The body was given the capacity to maintain itself and also to repair itself. But you got to give it the raw materials. And anybody who says, "Oh, just eat well, you get everything you need," they should be put in jail, okay, for reckless endangerment at the very least, okay. And it's one of those things where there's been a lot of misinformation out there because the medical system and the pharmaceutical industry have done a good job of relieving pain and inflammation, which makes the customer happy, the patient happy, but it doesn't solve the problem. And so the problem goes on and on and on and on for years and years and years as they keep refilling that prescription. We say, well, you have to keep taking the vitamins and minerals. Yeah, those vitamins and minerals are adding 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. And they're also preventing your systems from breaking down. And so that 25 to 50 years is going to be, or are going to be, excuse me, if I get my grammar correctly, are going to be healthful, energetic, fun years, as opposed to painful, miserable in a nursing home or in a bed with IVs all the time and all this kind of stuff. You want to be 150 years old and be acting like a teenager, okay, and behaving like a teenager. We can do this. We have the capacity to do it. Same with the car. The car can go a couple 100,000 miles, but you've got to put oil in it and heavy-duty gasoline and all that kind of stuff. And people say, no problem. Do it for yourself. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Call throughout the hours. We do have lines that open up. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there, in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables. And besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back. Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 9th Hour Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-3792-552. Don't forget the website, www.drjwallach.com for books, CDs, and DVDs. And let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to California. And Charles, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello,
Morning,
Charles.
Dr. Wallach. Yes, this is the wife of Charles. I would like to just give you some symptoms that he has, and then he's available to go from there. He has been dealing with dizziness from positional changes for the past 7 months. He got a hearing loss in his left ear at that time also. He's been seen by an ENT, cardiologist, and neurologist, plus MRIs have been done, and all test results are normal. What would you suggest?
Okay, how old is your husband?
73.
Okay, and how much does he weigh?
About 190.
Okay, how tall is he?
5'8".
All right, this is the husband talking?
Yes, it is. This is Charlie.
Okay, good.
Good afternoon.
Hi, okay, also, how many times do you wake up at night to urinate? Once, 3 times, 5 times?
Maybe once at the most.
Okay. And then, let's see here. Have you had a voice change or difficulty in swallowing, anything like that?
No.
Any Bell's palsy where one side of your face droops?
No.
Okay. Is your vision getting bad?
No.
Okay, good. Any headaches, especially in your face, around your eyes or behind your eyes, on front of your eyes?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Any arthritis?
Yes. A little bit in my hands.
Okay. And then, let's see here. What about high blood pressure or diabetes?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, what's going on here with Charlie?
He's
Charmaine?
definitely got osteoporosis of the skull because those are all his symptoms.
Yeah, there's the cranial nerves, let's see here, the vestibular branch of the eighth cranial nerve is being squeezed. Okay. And also the auditory branch of the eighth cranial nerve is being squeezed. And, let's see here. I think that's very, very common. Okay. That's first. You ever had Bell's palsy or one side of your face droops?
No.
Okay, is the dizziness significant enough where you have to use a walker or a cane so you don't fall down?
Yes.
Okay.
The dizziness occurs every time I'm vertical.
Okay. So, yeah, Char's exactly right.
The only time I don't have dizziness when I'm laying in bed.
Oh, when you're laying down. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, Charmaine's 100% correct. You have osteoporosis of the skull. And let's see here. Charmaine, what are you going to do for him? He weighs 190 pounds, and he's got the beginnings. There's 37 different diseases of osteoporosis in the skull. And it sounds like you have at least 3 of them.
Right.
Okay, so what are we going to do for him, Charmaine?
Well, first thing we're going to do is get him on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye roast, no fried food, no burnt animal fat, no oils, and no peanuts, and no buckwheat. Then we're going to get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and we're going to add to it collagen peptides, MSM, vitamin D3 for absorption, and I would also add the synaptive for brain function. And
absolutely.
And that should pretty much help all his issue. Oh, Ultimate Daily Classic, too. I would get him on Ultimate Daily Classic. Very important.
For circulation, yeah. And so get back to us every 2 weeks. We'll walk you through this. This is very easy to reverse. Don't forget the book and the CD. It's all in your head. And it'll give you all this formula chart. It's all in your head.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back. Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here from Youngevity 95 Crusade. And one of the significant parts about Charlie's story is he went to specialists. He went to neurologists and so forth, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with him. This is very simple stuff. And don't forget that book and the CD. It's all in your head. And you'll save yourself an enormous amount of unnecessary misery and add many healthy years to your life. Charlie, do call us every couple of weeks. give us a report because you're going to have a great testimony. Okay, let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Indiana, and Denise, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Denise, you're on the...
Hello.
Hi.
Well, hello. Yes, I have a two-part thing. First, I'll say thank you. I've had success. I called in and talked to you in August of 21 with atrial flutter, and I started on the gluten-free diet and several of your products, the Tangy Tangerine, the OsteoFX, the EFA, the glucogel, the enzymes, and no more symptoms. I did stay on my cardiac drugs, but just went to the lowest maintenance dose. And so I was very pleased with that. So that was the first thing I wanted to tell you. I'm so appreciative. Then my second thing, now I've got go ahead.
I said, thank you so much for sharing your story. Okay, what's your second thing?
Yes, then my second problem, now I have a gallstone. And I had gallstones in 2015 and had my gallbladder taken out. And I'm waiting for my ultrasound to confirm it, but my doctor thinks I have a gallstone in my common bile duct. So my question, what can I do to prevent more of them? And do you have any suggestions for dissolving this so I don't have to have surgery?
How much you weigh?
150.
And how old are you?
I'm 60.
60, okay. And how tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
All right. Any other issues? High blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis?
No, none of those.
Do you have white, gray, or silver hair?
Yes, very white. I did start on your hair, skin, and nails about 1 month ago.
Okay, good. Excellent. All right. So, Charmaine, what are we going to do for Denise? She's had her gallbladder taken out, and the doctors are saying she has a gallstone. I think it's funny. Okay?
Well,
but
basically, she needs to take the enzymes before she eats. If you don't have a gallbladder, you got to have a way to break down the fat.
Yeah, we have
fat for your brain.
Yeah, our enzymes are called the gallbladder in a bottle because it does have bile in it. So how many of those ultimate enzymes would you have her take, say, 5 or 10 minutes for each meal?
Well, what she said was she's taken them already. And everybody got to come to whatever works for them, and based on her own situation. She'd start out by taking 1 or 2 and then work up to whatever it takes to do the job.
Yeah. And so, the bile can help dissolve the gallstones. And so it's one of those things where when you have gallstones, usually there's a lot of dehydration involved. But to get those ultimate enzymes, which we call the gallbladder in a bottle, and to take that body weight, 150 pounds, I go ahead and take 2 of them, say 10 minutes before each meal or snack or whatever, whenever you're going to eat something, with a couple ounces of water. And that's going to help a lot. And then, take your 90 essential nutrients that Charlotte laid out. And let's see here, the hair, skin, and nails. I'd go ahead and take 3 of those twice a day. And the hair color will come back. Now, the interesting thing about hair color is not due to age. Hair color loss is due to a nutritional deficiency. And that same nutritional deficiency causes everything from varicose veins to ruptured aneurysms to problems, fibromyalgia and all kinds of stuff with connective tissue, including the skin and so on. And so it's a clue. When you have white, gray, and silver hair, it's a clue. It's not fatal in its own right, but it's a clue. It's a kind of side effect. It's kind of like when you have an allergy for certain things, you get red, itchy skin. Okay? The red, itchy skin's not going to kill you, but it's giving you a clue that there's something other serious going on that you have to deal with. Okay? Same sort of thing. And but it will. The hair color does start coming back usually within weeks after starting the program and getting off all the bad foods. Char, what bad foods does she need to get rid of?
Wheat, barley, rye, and oats, all fried foods, buckwheat, and no peanuts.
Peanuts. Yep, no peanuts. Okay, no sugar, no carbonated drinks, all that stuff. Okay, give us a call every couple of weeks because you're going to have a great story. Okay, let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to California and Peruse. You're on with Dr. Wallach.
Peruse, you're on the air. How can we help you?
Hi, Dr. Wallach. I am, my age is 63, my height is 5.3, my weight is 125 lbs. I have rheumatoid arthritis since like 10 years, and I'm seeing a naturopath. He gave me the minocycline 3 times per week, 3 days per week, 200 milligrams. And I have low-dose naltrexone taking every night, plus probiotics, of course. And
okay, now,
but my SID rate is not falling down, and my SID rate is still high. My rheumatoid factor is still high. I have a lot of stiffness. I have frozen shoulders, and my right elbow is also like fused. It's like my energy is not bad, because I'm taking like actually herbal things, and I am taking vitamins, minerals, not yet your products, So that's why I'm calling you. I just want to have your idea. What are your suggestions?
Okay. So do you still have active rheumatoid arthritis?
I do, and I have also osteoporosis and anemic, and my doctor says anemia is because of the inflammation. It's not because of the iron deficiency. That's what he's telling me, my naturopath. Okay, so at any rate, Charmaine, why is it she's not getting rid of her rheumatoid arthritis? It's been a long time she's been on the program, and she still has active rheumatoid arthritis. What's going on here?
She's not absorbing. And possibly she's not absorbing because she needs to get on a gluten-free diet because she can't. The gluten causes your intestinal wall to basically go away. It scabs over.
Instead of looking like a shag rug, which has all the surface area, your intestinal lining looks like a plastic tube. You've lost 98% of your absorptive surface. That's what it sounds like to me, too. So I think you get an A+, Charmaine. Let's see here. Peruse needs to get rid of all the gluten. No wheat, no barley, rye, and oats, no buckwheat. There are no gluten-free oats. Need to get rid of all that stuff. And usually then, within a couple of weeks, she'll see a significant improvement. Okay? The rheumatoid arthritis usually goes away in just a couple of weeks when you're on the minocycline and taking, don't forget the MSM, 3 twice a day. Don't forget the collagen peptides, scuba that with the morning drink, scuba that with the evening drink. Don't forget the Beyond OsteoFX, scuba that with the morning drink, scuba that with the evening drink. And your arthritis should go away. The osteoporosis should go away. The anemia could be because you have osteoporosis that's affecting the bone marrow, and the bone marrow is where your red blood cells are made. And so you can have osteoporosis that creates the anemia, okay? And so we got to get on that osteoporosis before there's a fracture or some other major thing going on. But the dizziness sort of thing is definitely an osteoporosis, a skull thing. And so call us every couple of weeks because you're going to have a great story. We'll walk you through this. And thank you for sharing. Okay, thank you for sharing your story. Okay, it's one of those things where you have to understand that there's many, many pieces to the puzzle. And, if you're just putting dirt in your car, okay, from Texas, and you're thinking you're going to get some oil in it and some gasoline from it because it's dirt from Texas, you're crazy. Even a crazy person wouldn't do that to their car. A lot of people, say that, well, I'm eating well. Why do I have all these problems? Well, eating well isn't good enough. You have to eat well and absorb it. Okay, putting it in your mouth isn't good enough. You have to be able to put it in your mouth and absorb the nutrients. And so nutritional minerals do not occur in a uniform blanket around the crust of the earth. Nutritional minerals occur in veins like gold and silver. So you have to supplement with it. Stay away from the bad foods the Char's laid out so you can maximize absorption. And we'll be back after these messages.
Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Youngevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness, and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back. Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity and Abstract Crusade. And let's see here. Let's go to callers or emails.
Let's head to California. And Becca, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Becca. You're on the air. How can we help you?
Hi, Dr. Wallach. I have a general question. So I had an email come in to me, and Vincent is wanting to know, my blood type is A negative. Should I be using specific supplements for my blood type?
Okay, well, as a naturopathic physician, I've heard many people speak about that, and I've never found any scientific evidence to back that sort of thinking up. There's no backup for that kind of thinking. I've never seen it apply. Okay, everybody with type A needs all the 90 essential nutrients. Everybody with a B type blood type needs all the 90 essential nutrients. Everybody with O type needs all 90 essential nutrients. Okay, and so everybody with the different blood types have to avoid gluten, have to avoid buckwheat, have to avoid things like peanuts, and so it doesn't matter what your blood type is. Everybody has to, what should I say, do all the right stuff, stay away from the bad stuff, do all the good stuff, and take all the 90 essential nutrients. And of course, when it comes to exercise, everybody needs to exercise. Everybody needs to drink water. Everybody needs oxygen. I'm a pathologist. My thesis is in the Smithsonian Institute as a national treasure because I've done so many autopsies, and I haven't seen any documented research that shows that you should be eating a certain way according to your blood type. Eat for your blood type. I've heard many titles of books and CDs and stuff. But I haven't put a lot of time in chasing that down because I've never seen any research to show that. Okay? And so this is thinking that's been handed down since the days when they first came out with blood types. And so it's what they say, fallen into that quiet background because there's no science to back that up. If somebody has science to back it up, please, send it to me so I can study it. I'll be happy to pass the information on. But I can't say it's something that needs to be done because I haven't seen any scientific evidence. Okay, I hope that answers the question.
Yes, it does. Thank you so much, Dr. Wallach.
Okay. Well, thank you for bringing us those things because, a lot of people, it disrupts their life. You say, well, maybe there's so. See, the thing that you have to worry about is the gluten, okay, and the phagopyrines in buckwheat. The gluten are the things that cause the problem, not the blood type. And so when you're eating gluten, regardless of what your blood type is, you're not going to be able to absorb nutrition and you will get all these diseases. And say, oh, what's your blood type? Well, it doesn't matter. Gluten affects you regardless of your blood type, regardless of your gender, regardless of your weight, regardless of your age. And so I would say the good food, bad food list. No fried foods, no processed meats, no, bologna, salami, pastrami, pepperoni, jerky, no bacon, no ham, no hot dogs. All that stuff's got to go. Okay? And so when they say gluten-free and they list oats on there, oh, it's gluten-free oats. Well, there are no such things as gluten-free oats. Okay? The gluten in oats is called gliadin, but it's still, like a horse is still called an equine. An equine is still a horse. Okay? And it's one of those things where no matter what you call it, it is what it is. And it's a great question because I hear that not a lot anymore. I used to hear it, when I was in veterinary school. I used to hear it when I was in naturopathic college and so forth. And I'd go to lectures for continuing education points and so on. I'd hear people talking about it, various meetings and things. But nobody ever showed any scientific evidence that proves that. I wouldn't even call it a theory. I'll say belief. There's no evidence that supports that belief. Okay? And so when somebody shows me evidence of that belief in a double-blind study, I will be happy to just tell the story. But I haven't seen it yet. And so it's a great question because so many people, it disrupts their whole family's life when they get sort of stuff. Okay, well, thank you so much, everybody. Great questions today. Great presentations. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Charmaine, beautiful job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. And God bless America.